Good morning, students. Today I am going to explain chapter 9 of life skill, exam study skills. So this chapter is about to how can we overcome from our tension, stress during the exam. Now, we all have some fear when we are giving our exam. There are some students who always think that how can they get pass mark, but there are brilliant students, they also face some tension, some stress, because that time they think that how can they maintain their marks, their position, है ना. तो always there are some point to learn, to study. If we are doing regular study, that is good thing for us. It is important that we practice more and more, then we get good marks. It is not important that daily you study 4, 5, 6 hours, but you regular study 2 hours or 3 hours, but regularity is there, so you can get good marks and you don't have much fear about your exam. So let us start our chapter explanation. Students, please take out your book and open it. Chapter 9, exam study skills. So here are some conceptual terms, that is skills. What do you mean by skills? The ability to do something well. And when we start our chapter, we find that there is some moral thoughts that nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I am possible. So, you don't worry about your exam, and if you do regular study, you can get good marks. Okay, student. The second thing is dread. What do you mean by dread? Feeling worried about something that is about to happen. Become very worried. Discipline. You all know that training yourself or someone to follow a set of rules and routine, that is called discipline. And students always have discipline. Students are always in a disciplined manner. Mnemonics. What do you mean by mnemonics? The ability of the brain to remember things you feel or learn. Then exam related stress. Feeling worried when the exam day is close. All students are facing this problem. When the exam are near, they feel some stress, tension, etc. So students, here are some key learning. The first one is important to study regularly. It is not important that you study 3 or 4 hours in one go once a week, but it is important that you do your study regularly. Okay, and it is also important to revise briefly whatever you have studied the previous day. So this practice improves memory. So this is the main point for your preparation for the exam. The second one is important to have specific ways of preparation. Every student have their own way to prepare for their exam. So as a learner should try different techniques and identify which techniques of preparation work the best for you. It could be making detailed written notes or studying alongside a parent, or you may be most productive in the early morning. So what is suit you, you can try it. The next one is important to understand your own preference. You should know that what is your strength and what is your weakness. So if you have good at mathematics and find it difficult to write well in English composition or vice versa, so you need to work harder on your weak areas to score better marks. Means you can do better in English by working hard. Okay, then building understanding. Here, whenever we heard exam or unit test, these words are always dread, means that gives us pain. We just wish for them to be over. However, it is natural to feel tense and nervous about giving exam. Everyone felt this. The whole process, the tension build up before the exam, the hurried writing and forgetting what we had studied during the exam, and then the fear of finding out what we scored. So all are very stressful. Okay. In most cultures, including India, a person's importance among friends and family is also tied up to how well they score exam. Generally, our parents compare us with other students that he get good marks, he get 90% or 95 marks. So this type of problem we students face in our life. Okay. So here it is also said that handling exam effectively. There are some points that we improve our learning. So there is a point, active reading and listening skills. A read is there. In code, rewrite the key ideas in your words. Annotate, make relevant notes. Then ponder, think about what you read. Discuss it with others and read related materials. फिर use of flashcards. This is also a point. To flashcard are visual cues on which you have written many things which help you in revising. Visual imagery, that is very important. Visualizing the learned content in the form of diagram, images and pictures help to learn, recall and retain information for longer. Acronyms and mnemonics, these are the short form of to learn anything. Then practice, practice, practice. So the important point of this to learn that we always should do practice. Practicing something repeatedly by either writing it down or speaking it out. Okay. Then smart studying. There is follow the 3 R's for each new concept. What are 3 R's? It means revise, recall and recite. So we have do this point, these things. We always have to revise, recall and recite our chapters. That is good for our memory. So here is a story, handling exam stress. Here you have find that there is a girl, Sonakshi, who doesn't do regular study, but while the exam is near, 1 or 2 days before she started to prepare her exam, and during the exam she felt sick. There is a pain in his stomach, blurred vision, excessive sweating, headache. These problems she faced. So when her parents take her to the doctor, they find that everything is normal, but they said that Sonakshi was suffering from exam fever and it is also known as examophobia. So they give her some advice to her parents to allow Sonakshi to escape from sitting in her exam, and they have she sit in an armchair with a study table, so it is good for her. And they were also advised to take a keen interest in her studies and set clear goals and closely monitor her progress, she said. So these things, when they work on it, Sonakshi changed her ways and started thinking positively, and her parents also diligently followed the advice given by the counselor, and Sonakshi began to improve for good. Okay, students.